Okie, so here we are for the English show. Yeah, we had a German show like 3 minutes ago, and we are continuing without a big break. And yeah, let's get going and see. What the heck? Let's see who is challenging. So I want to delete the non-premiums so I don't accidentally click on them. Okay, I'd like to play Captain Coca-Cola. He was asking about his challenge earlier. So what does Captain Coca-Cola want to play? He's from France. Okay. So what to do? Can I do something else? Let's try something entirely different. Yeah, my rating is crap. I know. My Blitz rating sucks. Okay, so D4 by Mr. Coca-Cola. So, yeah, this is an interesting setup. White's play looks relatively modest, but it is interesting. In the German youth championships, I had two students, not students that I regularly work with, but yeah, two players that I prepared in the tournament. They played the Caro, and we prepared this, and I think it's quite interesting. No, you're seeing this wrong. The Caro-Kann is one of the more interesting openings against e4. Really, I think it's much more fighting than one e5, for example. You can even argue about the Sicilian, because in the Caro there are not that many forced drawing lines. Yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing. F5 is coming. G6, bishop F6, rook G8, F5. Play this first. G6, bishop F6. Wow, I misplayed that. I don't think the Caro-Kann is all that solid. I think there are some quite sharp lines. Okay, so bishop F6 is the problem. Yeah, I wanted to go rook H7. I know it looks... No, he can actually play F5 then. Yeah, he can play F5. Takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen G8. Oops. And then H6 was extremely bad. Extremely bad. I'm just losing here in this position. Terrible. I have 5 and I'm lost, simply. Doesn't do it. Wow. Okay, I'm happy that I'm not mated. He just takes the pawn, but this position is still okay for me. Not great or anything, but it's playable. So I have chances to just win c3, so I'm getting this pawn. Pretty bad game. Yeah, f5 would have blown me away. Yeah, the show just started. Yeah, c3 is not the most important pawn ever, but still want it back, I guess. The pawn that I lost. Yeah, white can probably just play for g4, h5 and be a lot better. Okay. A bit surprised. I don't think this nets white much. This nets white much. Playing on the queen side. Maybe c5 immediately would have been good, yeah. He cannot take because of the fork. Huh, that would have been good. No, okay. Still not a big issue. Maybe I should have even avoided that. I mean, this is not bad, but I probably had something stronger. Okay. So I keep this and attack d4. What to play against d4 is a is a question. Yeah, there's so many things. Somebody mentioned the Grunfeld, which is of course a good opening. A very good opening, in fact. But it's something that it demands quite a bit of dedication. It's not an easy opening to play because it is reasonably sharp and has many forced variations, and if you screw something up, you can easily be in trouble. Okay, so I'm trying to bring the rook around. Against d4 you have a really wide range of things. Of course, the same as against e4. So I'm grabbing this. And now, is he threatening much? I don't think so. I can start to take stuff on the king side. Oh, he trades this. And now I'm winning quite some pawns here. Yeah, and Captain Coca-Cola resigns. Yeah, he had a really good position out of the opening. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, well, choosing the right opening is not easy at all. Yeah, there's a huge yeah, variety of things that you can play. And there are a couple of things that you should check. For example, yeah, how much time do you need to invest to play it? This is a thing, yeah. Like the Grunfeld is, again, it's quite a sharp opening, and there are many forced variations that white can try. It's difficult to just play the opening and work things out over the board. There are other openings who are better in that respect. For example, yeah, let's say, I'm not trying to sell this opening to you now, but let's say the Old Indian or something. These kind of setup openings. There you don't need to know any lines at all. You have a setup, you have some ideas, and it's not something that is very memory heavy. Yeah, the Grunfeld is memory and calculation heavy, for example. The other thing is how many sidelines are possible, yeah? Or do you want to get your opening on move 1? If you play the Dutch defense, you have the Dutch defense every single game, and white cannot really do much about it. So there are different arguments, pro and con, for everything. What you always should do is check the opening. Try it out, yeah, in quicker time control games, and see if how you handle it. Do you fare well with the opening? So I'm going to try this now for the Petrosian clamp. You can play the Queen's Gambit declined, of course. Yeah, there's this suggestion. The opening, the Queen's Gambit declined, has a big advantage. You can play it basically against anything. Yeah, also against c4, go e65, and so on. The Grunfeld, for example, is something that you can only play against d4. So why is this position good for white? a good question. The problem is that black has less space, and he has very little that he can do about it. He tried c6, but taking on d5 is not something that looks very nice. It gives me the b5 square, for example. The bishop on g7 is one key problem here. That bishop is really not a good piece and very difficult to activate. He actually does take, so it gives me the b5 square. Here you can think about taking. That wins material straight away. Yeah, that is, yeah, okay, come on. The thing is, you can also just maneuver and probably suffocate black completely. But okay, this is material, so let's take it. The I throw rocks at blind kids is the handle. That's a funny handle. It says he tried the Nimzo, but it's just too calm for his tasters. Yeah, that depends a bit on how you play it. Yeah, the Nimzo is very versatile opening. There are some lines that are definitely calm, but there are also sharp lines. Yeah, in the book that I wrote about the Nimzo, it's a mix. Yeah, there are some calmer lines, but there are also some gambit lines, and it's not totally clear. It's not a totally strategic opening. It has many phases, let's say, this opening. Okay, here I'm threatening knight b6 and knight takes c5, so this is pretty terrible. Yeah, Captain Coca-Cola, I think you that was the game before the Caro. You could have played f5. That would have been pretty awesome for white. The King's Indian is also suggested as a defense. Sure. Yeah, there are 3 sections. That's the action section. I don't know this book number, this ISBN number. If you can just Google me and Nimzo and you'll find the book. Yeah, he wants to go knight d6. Yeah. This isn't such an easy win, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't like it. I shouldn't have taken this material, really. I don't like this position. It is, yeah, it's the exchange, I know, but it is kind of, still kind of difficult to break down. And probably I should have just improved the position further. It's not easy at all to open it up, is the thing. Objectively, this does not work. I mean, I'm happy that I got the bishop to this square. He wants to go to b8, but it's still a completely dominated piece by the bishop. Now I can always take the knight. I was fearing that he put the knight on d6 earlier. Yeah, I want the files open as quickly as possible so that my rooks can enter black's position. Okay, he wants to take h5, but I have rook h1, so it's not a big problem. Okay, so Garcia Almaguer resigns. Yeah, that was a very important structure in the King's Indian, and this is something that black should absolutely avoid. Yeah, thanks for the game, Garcia Almaguer. Probably wrongly pronounced. Ninja Kiwi. Okay, let's go Ninja Kiwi. Okay, we got a Queen's Gambit. He plays the classical Queen's Gambit. Very solid line. The main choice now is between knight bd7 and c5. Yeah, I've written a book about the Nimzo and Bourguignon. I've forgotten how exactly this is played. Bishop h5. g4 comes into consideration here. g4, bishop g6. I don't know, but I don't need to play it. Yeah, now I'm winning a pawn with this. It's hard to resist. And bishop d6 coming. Oh, it's tough actually for black. This one, bishop d6 doesn't lead to that much. I would like to go knight e5. What does he play against bishop d6? Queen to f7. Takes the knight e5. It looks good actually. He might play queen d7, but then I have b5. Complicated. But I don't think why it shouldn't work. Yes, knight e7. That's stupid. I didn't take that into account. Nah, not good. My idea was b5 and then knight e5. b5, knight e7 though. Stupid. Knight e5, knight d5, knight d7. It's not so bad. Mazu says he hopes I will make something, produce something about the Elegance defense. Yeah, this is a project that is going on. I'm working on that, but it's a very slow progress. Unfortunately, too many things to do. So knight e5. Yeah, he has to take on d5, I think, more or less, and I take d7. Yeah, daily tactics training is recommended. How much? Yeah, that depends a lot on how much time you have. If you have some time on your hands, yeah, it's not bad to spend a reasonable amount. Half an hour, maybe more. I can actually do this. Instead of taking b6. And knight maybe to c4. Yeah, difficult, yeah. So I probably don't have anything better, I guess, than this. Rook c8, I'm expecting this, and I play bishop g3 for possible knight d6. Yeah, there's no particular threat, so go here. I'm thinking of knight a5. Maybe I should have done that, but now I'm threatening it now actually. Knight a5. As bishop a3, I can take d5. So knight a5 is Knight a5 is an idea now. Yeah, that's not fun for black. Okay, so knight a5. Or yeah, it looks like an option. Rook d7, is that the thing? But then I take b7. Black is in huge trouble. Yeah, somehow that worked out fine. I mean, at least I didn't plan most of that, but it worked. It worked fine somehow. Yeah, so here now there's knight b7 and knight c6. I wonder what's better actually. Knight b7 doesn't look bad. Knight b7, rook d7. No, but this is simple. e4 now, right? Just e4. No, then knight e4. That's not good. But I can take. Okay, knight a7, rook a8 doesn't do much. Yeah, I just keep everything. It's extremely well coordinated. Take. I can take. Rook takes a7. Rook c8, bishop b8. That's very fancy chess. Yeah, it was actually a bit stupid for me to actually think, because I will definitely win on time if I just make moves. This is so friggin' slow. Yeah, just queen g7 mate. Somehow I was not, yeah, not able to play it, yeah. What a game. Okay, so first of all, correct the screen and then continue. Yeah, I mean, like here I can just play quickly and win on time. I'm not very practical, and I'm so slow on this side. I mean, it's like, it's absolutely terrible how slow I play. Okay, so Silvo, maybe Silvo. So what is Silvo up to? This line, what says this? Am I playing this right? I'm wondering. I know, I'm extremely slow on chess24. With exactly the same equipment, I'm reasonably fast on other servers. I don't know. Okay, so Silvo, we have this f3 line against the Benko. Ha, good question. Honigdachs asked if I have any fancy chess t-shirts. No, I don't. I mean, I have two shirts from the for the my state youth chess federation that they hand out to all the participants and trainers, coaches for the yearly national championships. But I don't have any other fancy stuff. I don't know. This is fancy is the wrong word for those. They are okay, but they're not particularly spectacular or anything. Oh, I wonder if that was a good move. He can go b5 now. You have an eat, sleep, chess shirt. That's funny. Yeah, this is something that I considered, and I wasn't sure about this because, I mean, he prevents my castling, but it's also still very, very slow. The problem is now is queen a8. Yeah? It's difficult to move here. Queen a8. Yeah, have to go with king f7. It's not a big problem, I hope. Yeah, but that I check. That why isn't that winning? Because this is not a move. I want to play illegal moves. This is not good. Ah, queen h4. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm in trouble against this line, and I really don't. Okay, anyway, I have my opinion. This is such an ugly line. It's at least in Blitz I always feel black should be really fine. Yeah, of course. And now you want to trade everything down, yeah, being a pawn up. I cannot really do that. Can just play bishop e2 now and probably get his stuff out. This is somehow unfair, yeah? Why is this working, this stuff? I totally don't like white's opening, but it worked. I somehow let it, I allowed it to work. Threatens knight c6, which is not very sophisticated, but at least. Did I overlook something here again, or did he just blunder a piece? I think he just blundered a piece. Now he's got h5, but that's at g6. No, he blundered a piece. So queen b4 doesn't work. I have to take it like this. So he wants to check me on a7 here. Yo, understand. Still not super comfortable, but I can go just one check. Yeah, I can go rook d7. Bishop e6 is possible, huh? Queen h5. It's really hot here. Bishop e6, I can check here and then take with the queen. It's a bit simpler. So checking. You probably saw that I was planning illegal moves. And continues. Maybe I can checkmate him. It looks a little bit like I can maybe checkmate him. Yeah, and Silvo resigns. That was a funny game. That was a funny game. Me trying to play queen h4 check, and why doesn't that work? Oh my god. Okay, so what's going on here? Vitali G asks if I know Christian Goldschmidt. Yeah, of course I do. Vitali, you were playing in the Open German Youth Championships. I know that. So, El Jaguar is on. Did I have knight f2 mate? I don't care, really. If I see one win, I'm going for it. Okay, come on. Let's go for... Try to win one of the center pawns quickly. Yeah, this is a funny line. Yeah, a repertoire against c4 or knight f3 for black is something that I have on the radar, but it's not a priority at the moment. This is a really funny position. And I get it back here. The piece now with the bishop here. I'm very happy. Knight f3 is interesting. I have to... sorry, queen f3, I mean, is interesting. Threatening knight f6, yeah, and he plays it. If I go knight to b4, what is the move? Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, c2 is hanging. How does he cover it? Yeah, that was what I expected. The question is, do I have something What is going on here? If I go queen to c4, I'm threatening queen f1 mate, and I'm threatening on c2. What is the move against that? d3 doesn't work. This looks good, right? Queen f1 mate is pretty strong. That is pretty strong. It's actually easy to miss this mate. Was c2 really hanging? I guess. Yeah, knight c2, king d1, queen c6 or something. I don't know. I think it was hanging. El Jawa White, that's ridiculous. It's kind of funny. Mate in 8. That's funny. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe there was c3 against knight before. I was thinking I could play with this maybe. Isn't that a move? As now d3 doesn't work. I think that could work. Yeah, thanks for the game, El Jaguar. Who is on? Who else is on? That's a really long list of play blitz dating. Funny. Blitz dating. Yeah, but he's not playing. Okay, I'm not going to wait for a long time there. 3, 2, 1. Yep, okay. Too many on the list to wait. Wow, it's a really long list. Let's go knight killer. Yeah, there's no real system here. Yeah, I can only play against premium members. That's the rule. Knight killer. Let's do something else. c6, c5. Let's do this. Grab the pawn. Yeah, blitz dating did not really react to my request. So what is this? I'm covering this, and how does he get the pawn back? I'm insisting here. Okay, this is how he gets it back. b5 doesn't work. Okay. I had an idea, but that idea does not work. That is pretty stupid what I wanted to do. Wow. What did I do in this opening? Oh, not good. I wonder what I did wrong. Okay, this is not my usual opening stuff, so I probably just played something stupid. Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but otherwise I don't see how I get my stuff developed. is the deal? That took a long time. I mean, those Slav positions, they are notoriously solid, and I'm still not. I should have played e5. He could have played maybe f4. And this is not so bad, probably. f4 is something that could be. Oh. I can do this actually. Let's do this. Threaten to take on d2 and on h2. I can take b2. He has queen e2, unfortunately. Queen e2. I have an idea that looks so crazy. It is extremely crazy. Queen e2, bishop a3. This is probably just terrible chess. And yeah, I mean, here I can take on h2, I think. That was my idea. probably that doesn't work. I can go to h3. Yeah, this is completely terrible what I'm doing. Ah. Yeah, I have to. What I'm doing is completely wrong. I probably need more water or something. My brain is kind of dried out or whatever. No, he doesn't take it. Okay. But then I can actually play this. Can I? Oh, he takes it. Yeah, that's helpful. The rook is now hanging. I was extremely lucky, what I did here. My Benko repertoire series, my Benko repertoire is a video series. Interesting idea, really. Why not do that actually? Well, it's something. I'll think about it. I mean, I need to have the platform and everything for that. So what ticket? And now get the. Yeah, the knight killer should have killed the b2 knight. That's really a good observation, and he didn't. got that covered. Okay, thanks for the game, Night Killer 000. So, who else do we have? Zoras. What is that? Helper or something? Let's play Zoras. If he plays, I mean, he challenged, but it doesn't mean necessarily that he will actually make a move. So, and here we go. Benoni is not a sound opening. Yeah, this is something that is often mentioned. That is at least a very risky opening. But all those things don't really apply for normal players. Yeah, absolutely any mainline opening, mainline-ish opening is perfectly playable on a club level. So I try to now win the e5 pawn, a typical Alekhine style. Yeah, okay, I don't mind trading this. I think I just win the e5 pawn here in this game. Yeah, I don't see how he keeps the pawn. I just take it. Knight d7 next, and it's gone. Yeah, Vuga Gashimov, of course, proved that you can play this modern Benoni on the absolutely highest level. He was fantastically strong with it. I throw rocks at blind kids' ass. Is the FM title possible for people who start chess at 20 years old? Theoretically, I guess it is, but it won't be easy. It won't be easy for various reasons. One is that oftentimes when you are at this age, you oftentimes simply don't have enough time to devote. Enough time to devote to the game. You need to study a lot, and you maybe have other obligations. Yeah, take care about your job, kids, family, whatever. And oftentimes, I mean, the gaining of playing strength is often easier when you are still in school, when you have more time and less pressure maybe. And this is not possible when you start at age 20. But it is definitely not impossible. I started to play chess also relatively late, at age 13, 14. This is correct. 13 is probably right, 1987. And yeah, I mean, and I also got to a pretty good level. Yeah, Zoras resigned. Yeah, he lost the e5 pawn. That's often the problem in the Alekhine, that there's pawns. These pawns can be exposed, and black can sometimes just pick them up. So who else do we have? Do we have somebody? This funny name. I throw rocks at blind kids. I'm going to play him just for the name. Let's play 1e4 for a change. And the French. Knight c6. Yeah, I also think that somebody said the modern Benoni is more like a system opening where you don't need so much theory. I think I would disagree as well. Yeah, I think it is actually quite a lot of theory. This now transposes to a other line, and I'm happy to transpose. I mean, this and these, at least I know a little bit. A little bit. Not enough probably, but a little bit. Yeah, g5 nowadays is often played, but he just castles. Yeah, this should be rather nice. Yeah, b6, that looks that makes a really slowish impression. Not necessary, but like it. Yeah, I wonder how to play this here, this position. If I should go like g3 h4 here, or play more of a piece-based attack. Don't have much experience with these positions. This looks a bit slowish actually. I mean, maybe it's wrong. Okay, after h6 I feel okay with my choice. Now f6 is more difficult to play for black. It seems that he wants to play against c2 here, but I can go bishop c1. Let's do it. Now it's clear that I attack on the king side, but I wasn't quite sure with what means. If I should play with h4 or knight g3 rather, or there were a couple of ideas that made some sense. Okay, take bishop b1, queen c2, maybe. Suggestion here by Easy Rider. It's it was an idea. I could have taken e6, huh? Why didn't I take e6? I cannot tell you really. Okay. Well, that I'm quite happy with. That must be a good position. So I just take this, I guess. And rook takes, or yeah. The thing is, my pieces look somewhat stupid here at this particular position. Knight f5. Yeah, I could have taken e6. That was better. Definitely better. Yeah, my pieces are not good. Yeah, he's gained enormously in terms of piece coordination. The pawn isn't worth anything. Yeah, that's not too great. Not too great, really. Knight f3, rook d3. Blah. That sucks. That I really have misplayed quite enormously. I cannot leave the first rank. I need concrete counterplay here really badly. With the rook and knight maybe invading something. Right, just that. Yeah, okay, it's hard not to take. Threatening rook b5, so okay. It's to move the king. Wow. I'm just promoting. That is lucky. That was extremely lucky. Wow, wow. Nah, that was a really bad position. And very bad. I guess probably lost. Whew, okay, thanks for the game. I throw rocks at blind kids. That's certainly the handle on the day. Stephen Hawking on Red Bull. We have funny handles. We have funny names. So no, not again. Maybe something else. Okay. Okay, so how do you play this position? It's a very close position. Looks a little bit like a check Benoni, just that I haven't played c5. Maybe I can get bishop g5 in, trade off that bishop. Yeah, it's an interesting position. Okay, so bishop g5, I can actually then take, right? I have a good number of pieces on the king side. Queen f6, threatening queen f3. But okay, he's got knight g1. Yeah? That is probably the problem. So do this. Yeah, it is a bit annoying, really, I think, for white, this position. How does he handle this? Okay, I can do this in between check, but there's no particular reason to do it. I wonder if there are some funny checkmate. Yeah, after king g2, isn't there some funny checkmate? Ah, king g2 with knight h4. It looks like there should be a mate, but I don't see it. Yeah, I knew he was going to play it, and now I'm sitting there and I don't see the checkmate. Knight h4 check takes. I have double checks. Bishop f3, bishop h3, and I can take there, but it doesn't work. Knight f4 might work. Yeah, just winning the queen, basically, yeah. I still wonder if there is a mate. I don't see a mate, and I feel like there should be one. G takes. Is there a mate? Bishop f3, double check, king takes, knight h4, king e3. I don't see a mate. King g2. Where is the mate? I don't see it. I mean, queen f6 wins, I think. Okay, goes to f1. Yeah, queen f6 again wins. But somehow you feel there should be more. Yeah. I mean, this wins. f2 is a checkmate threat, and he has no move. f4, yeah, which I just can take. Okay. That is actually nice. Knight g2. takes the queen, knight e3 mate. King takes, just queen f3 mate. Please take the queen. That's just such a nice checkmate. This is nice, huh? With the two knight mate. That's really a nice one. Okay. So, try for a new game. Thanks for the game, Stephen Hawking on Red Bull. Gaston Martin. Yeah, why not? Yeah, what is Gaston Martin doing? Okay. He wants to play the G4 line. Oh my god. It's a bit too much for me today. Okay. I had 3 minutes. Thanks. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I have to be quick here. Make it my goal in this game not to spend too much time. Bishop d8, knight takes d4 must be fine, really. That should be extremely fine. Then the bishop is hanging, so yep, that seemed almost forced. Yeah, that is a very loose piece there. I would have liked to spend a bit more time, but as I said, my first goal here was to be quick. Yeah, maybe I had other things, but that was quickly played and probably not terrible. Maybe it was terrible. I think I'm quick here on this combination here. I've got knight b6, not good. I didn't really see this correctly. So I screwed that up. Shoot. I cannot play like this. If I play these quick moves, I'm just making some kind of idiotic stuff here. I had just a win in this position if I take some time. And now I have this nonsense. Pretty awful. Yeah, he can play this even because he has got knight f3. Really, really bad. I actually had rook d8. Could have done that instead of king b4. And he's escaping. Somehow this continues. He has bungled it up a little bit. Wow. Okay, for some reason, if you play quickly and play some crap, you somehow really rather win. I don't know why it is. I don't know. That was just bad. Igor Cavalera is a challenge here. Let's do it. It's got a pretty high rating. Maybe if I win this, I can get 2,600. Yeah, Igor. Now he's not playing. Ecuador. Yeah, come on. He doesn't play, and I don't have much time left here for this, for the whole session. So I'm going to just take the highest rated challenge and see if I can get above 2,600. Hipasa. Probably not doing this right. He's not playing. Okay. Not waiting for long. Yeah, I want to get one game in. Toby. Yeah, I don't know. My online blitz is not that great at the moment. I'm doing fairly well in over the board blitz, but online I'm struggling a little bit. There are not many DVDs there. Okay, it's getting dark actually. Let me switch the light on a little bit. What DVDs? Oh, there's not much. I think I still have a DVD box for The Sopranos and some random stuff, but not much. And I think the odd PlayStation 3 game, 2 or 3. Any over-the-board tournaments coming up? Yes, definitely. I'm playing my town championships. The Dienstlakener Stadtmeisterschaft coming up on Friday. Yeah, I want to trade this, but he's got h5, h4. No, it's not a big deal. Oh. Okay, I'm happy to trade this and put a knight onto e4. The e4 square is always nice to have control of. Yeah, maybe take it. It's easiest. I got two of them. Yeah, but here's a good knight on f4, so this is not to be underestimated. Yeah, we go for c5. Nah, but he's not taking my bishop. That would be really strange. Oh. This is a very one-sided endgame that I like to play. Bishop to e3. G4 is not possible. For black. Yeah, maybe I should have prevented that, but it's not a big deal. No. I'm not making a draw. It's going to be not so easy for him to defend. Okay. How to do it? Bishop a5 maybe. That doesn't do it. How do I break through there? Maybe I cannot. I mean, it looks pretty awful, but it might still be okay. For black. No, I'm not making a draw. This is an idea. Bishop f8 he has to play. Nah, it's probably a draw. What a shame. Cannot win this, unfortunately. Bit of a shame. Yeah, I don't think c6 would have done much. Yeah, that's sad, really. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing a draw here against Toby. Nah, that's not enough. Yeah, this might be a draw. What I maybe can do is, sometimes there's this idea, and then c5. Maybe this is what would have won me the game. Maybe. And then c6 and then enter. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, guys, that was a nice show. I hope also for you. I enjoyed it. It was good fun. And I'll be back next week. I don't know the exact time. I'm not sure if we still have, I don't know, Grand Chess Tour or something. But you get to get the info soon enough. Thanks for watching. Till next week. Bye bye.